Hey everyone, welcome back to my Chlo Pilates YouTube channel. Good to have you back here. I'm excited to bring you a fresh class today. It's a movement snack, so one of my 15-minute classes, and it's all about the glutes. Lots of strengthening work for the backs and sides of the hips and some lunge work, some donkey kicks, some of my favorite exercises to really fire up through the posterior chain and help you feel strong and stable through your lower body and also really connect into your core as well. I hope you love it. This week on my paid subscription platform, Chlo Pilates, I actually released the weekly Pilates plans, which is a way for me to really plan out your week of movement. I know a lot of people were feeling a bit overwhelmed with over 200 classes to choose from in the library, so I've really planned it out for you. And if you are not a member over there, you get a 2-week free trial, remember, and then access to this whole library plus this new weekly Pilates plan, which will be updated each week for you. If you're not already subscribed to this channel, what are you doing? Hit that subscribe button so you can always see the fresh content that I drop for you. And make sure you follow me over on Instagram as well. And I think that's it. I'll take you to the workout now. Enjoy. We are going to start over on our elbow. So flip yourself on down, elbows down underneath the shoulders, hands are going to be flat down onto the mat. Really lift up through the chest, so push yourself away from the mat, but try not to round the upper back. Open the heart forward. Belly button gently pulls into the spine. You're going to flex through your left foot, and we're going to lift that left foot up towards the ceiling. Like the sole of the foot is going to press up onto the ceiling and then drop it straight back down. Breathe out to lift it up. Breathe in to lower it down. Now this one works, yes, mostly through the moving leg, through the left leg, but we're also working through the right glute as well. Because naturally what happens is the weight will start to shift over into that right hip. See if you can shift the weight back to the left. Like everything moves like an inch to your left. That's it. As you lift up through that left leg, the movement is coming through the back of the hip. So rather than dipping down through that low back, draw those abdominals in and feel the work in your butt, your glute muscles, and also through the back of the thigh, your hamstrings. Breathing out to lift each time and lower. We lift, we lower for another 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. We drop the leg down. It's going to open out to the side now. So the left leg's going to swing out to the left and then come down. It doesn't need to be a huge movement, but it's got to be slow. So slow it right down. Lift and lower. Swing it out and lower. Exhale to lift. Inhale to lower. You got it. Try not to, again, sit into that right hip. So if you need to reset with both of the knees down for a moment, center the weight of the body, and then come back to it, go for it. And down, that's it for 5 and 4 and 3 and 2. All right, one more, we're gonna take it into a circle. We take the knee over to the side, we circle up and around and down and together. That's it, juicy hip circles, mobilizing deep into those hip joints, and at the same time strengthening deep into those glutes. That's it. Up and around. You got it. For 3 and 2 and 1. Reverse it other way. Leg goes back first. Open it out to the side and down and in. That's it. Up and around. Circle it. That's it for another 4. With control, and 3 and 2 and 1. We lift it straight up. Hold it up. You're going to point the left knee to the left, point the left knee down. Point it to the left, point it down. So it's this pure external rotation from the hip joint. Point the knee to the side, point it down, but try and keep the pelvis level as you do that. Point and lower. That's it. Point it out and lower. That's it for 5 and 4 and 3 and 2. All right, one more like that. Hold it still. Lift yourself up onto your hands. Swing that left leg all the way through. So it's just out to the left, sort of where your left hand was. Tuck the right toes under and stand all the way on up. So We're in this long stance position, left leg a little out to the left, right foot a little out to the right. Lift that back heel up. Take your hands to your hips for a moment and wrap the left hip back, the right hip forward so the pelvis is square to the front of the mat. Roll the shoulders back, bend through both of the knees, arms reach forward, come all the way up. We lower and we lift. Shoulders back, we lower and we lift. Good. Now you control how far down you go here with these lunges. It can be a really small range, or you can lower that back knee all the way down. Maybe it even taps the mat underneath you. That's it. Try and keep the spine straight, and as you slide down, keep the spine sliding straight down like your back's sliding down a wall. That's it. Down and up. Breathing in to lower, breathing out to lift. You got it, you got it. Press through the heel of your left foot, and as you bend into that left knee, press that left knee a little bit out to the side. That's it. For another 4 and 3 and 2. All right, one more. Come down, hold, straighten the right leg, swing the arms behind you, lean the body forward, and then swing the arms back in front of you, bend that right knee again. We come forward, straighten the right knee, shift the weight through into that left heel, come back to that upright lunge, and back. We come forward, breathing out, breathe in, just that back knee bends. That's it. As we hinge that weight forward, we feel the work shift more into that left leg. Spiral the left knee a little bit out. Wrap the left hip a little bit back behind you. That's it. You got it. Good. Swing those arms behind your body, higher than your hips each time. That's it. For 4 and 3, lift that back heel right up. That's it. For 2. All right, one more. Shift it forward, hold it forward. Maybe slide the back leg in just slightly so that all the weight can now shift into that left leg. You're gonna lift the back leg up, tap it down. Lift and tap. So a little lean forward, shifting all the weight into that left leg. And do this as slow as you can. And lower. That's it. Great for our balance. Squeeze the hands together a little further behind your back. Keep a nice, big, generous bend in that left knee. That's it. Most of the weight coming down through the heel of that left leg. The toes are down as well to help keep you balanced. We are going to be here for another 4 and 3 and 2, and on the last one, we're gonna hold, we're gonna balance. Hold it up there, swing your arms forward in front of you and freeze for 10, 9, 8, 7, hold for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Step that right foot forward and fold your body all the way down into a fold. Take your right hand to the outside of your left leg, wherever it lands, ankle, up close to the knee, wherever it is fine, and twist the left arm to the ceiling. Bend your right knee, keep the left leg straight, and look to your left fingers. Hold it still. You're going to take a deep breath in and out. Fold that body forward. Bend your knees enough to get your hands down so that you can walk your feet back and drop the knees all the way down. We come down to those elbows. Elbows under those shoulders, hands pressed down, lifting up through the chest. So pushing the mat away from us again. And you know what's next? The other side. Let's do it. We're going to flex the right foot. Draw those abdominals in when you're ready. Right foot's going to lift up. Sole of the foot presses to the ceiling. And then we swing it back down. And lower. If you want to do this up on your hands, go for it. If that's more comfortable for you, for your body, go for it. Otherwise, elbows down, lift up through the chest, a little tuck of that shin. That's it. And now we notice what's happening on this side. We notice if the body is shifting over into that left hip. Can we shift the weight a little bit further over to that right side so that the weight stays centered? And as we lift up through that right leg, we're moving through the back of the hip. So glute muscles, gluteus, maximus, hamstring muscles. Our primary hip extensors, our two biggest hip extensor muscles, give us power with our push off as we walk or as we run, as we stand from sitting. That's it. Nice and slow, keep shifting over to the right, making sure the movement is coming through that hip, like we're pressing a little tap of the sole of the foot onto the ceiling. Keep it up. Lift that chest. That's it. We're here for 4 and 3 and 2. Okay, one more. We open it out to the side. Drop the knee down. Swing that leg out to the side and swing it back down. Breathe out as it opens. Breathe in to swing it back. See if you can do this just from the hip. So it's not the whole body twisting. You're keeping the pelvis square and it's just that isolation through the hip joint as you open out. Good. The real challenge here is going slow and steady. That's the hard part. Lift a little more through those shoulders. Press up through the chest. That's it. Good. For another 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. We take it into a circle. Open to the side, up and around and down and in. Juicy hip circles. So good for our hip joints, for the health of our hip joints, to mobilize and strengthen at the same time. Trace the biggest circle you possibly can into that hip. I can feel lots of work as well through my stabilizing side because we've got it working already. It's a good thing. We're here for 2 and 1. We reverse it the other way. Leg goes up first, around to the side and down and in. Slow it down, smooth it out. That's it. You got it for 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. We lift it up in the center, hold it up there. Now we point the knee to the right, point the knee back down to the mat, spiral the knee, open it to the right, point it down. See if you can isolate it just so it's coming through the thigh. The thigh spirals and opens, the thigh spirals and points back down. What's happened to those shoulders? Can you press up a little bit more through the chest? That's it. Good. For 5 and 4 and 3 and 2. Last one. Drop it all the way down. Come up onto those hands. Swing that right foot forward. So it's sort of where your right hand was, a little bit out to the right. Tuck the left toes under and lift yourself all the way up. All right. Take your hands to your hips for a moment. Maybe widen the stance slightly. Wrap the right hip back, the left hip forward. Lift that back heel nice and high. Make sure your right toes are pointing forward. Roll the shoulders back. Bend both knees lower. Come all the way up. We lower, we lift, we lower, we lift. Inhale as you come down. Exhale to lift it up. So using all of that activation through those glute muscles to stabilize and support us up in standing. We get it. We get the muscles working down on the mat, and then we move into more functional positions up in standing, which is when we use our glute muscles the most. Good. As you bend down, make sure that right knee spirals out. So push it out slightly so it tracks out over the middle right toe. Yes, shoulders back. Sliding your back down a wall. It goes down and up. That's it. Down and up. You got this. We're here for 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. We come down. Just that left leg now extends. Arms swing behind us. Bend that left knee, come back to that upright lunge. We come forward, swing behind, we lift it up. And back, that's it. Exhale as you swing forward, shifting the weight into that right foot. Inhale as you come back. That's it. Reach those arms behind the body, behind you. That's it. Feel the shoulder blades squeeze together. Long through the back of the neck. That's it. You got it. You got it. Find a pace, but slow and steady with your breath. That's it. Good. For another 4. And 3. And 2. All right, one more. We shift it forward. We hold it. Maybe hop the left foot in just a little. And now we lift up that left leg. We tap it back down. We lift and we lower. We lift and we lower. Big bend in that right knee. Hands squeezing together behind your back. Spiral that right knee wide, wide, wide. Heavy into the heel. Go super, super slow. And place it down. That's it. Softly each time. Whew. We are here for 3. And 2. Last one. And then we're going to lift and we're going to hold. Hold it up there. Swing your arms forward and freeze for 10, 9, 8, 7. You got this. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Step that left foot forward and fold your body all the way down. Nice job. Take your left hand outside of the right leg somewhere, wherever it lands. Twist the right arm open, bend the left knee, and look towards your right fingers, sitting the weight into that right hip. Hold it there. Reach even higher. Big breath in. And out. One more time. Big breath in. And out. Fold the body forward, soften both of the knees, deep breath in through the nose, and as you breathe out, round it all the way up into standing, and you are all done. Thanks so much, everybody. You made it. Well done. I know my glutes were really sore after recording this class for you, so I'm sure you feel it, but I'm sure you also feel super strong and great and all those things. Remember to check out Go Chlo Pilates if you want a 2-week free trial. The link is down in the description, and if you have any questions, reach out to me here, Instagram, email, all the things, and I'll see you soon. Bye.